All right, so I was listening back to this about a week later for arrangement ideas and realized I left out an entire section. Yeah, so a lot of this is like 1 flat 7, 1, ba 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 ba, and then ba 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 ba, and then back to the main progression. So I was thinking of ways to reharmonize this, and I thought, well, you know, I've done some kind of bluesy stuff in this before. I've done kind of a funk breakdown. What if I do maybe something like doo-wop? Typical doo-wop progression is the 1-6-2-5-1, which is a pretty typical progression everywhere. And this progression itself is a variation of that. It's just with a secondary diminished chord instead of a dominant chord. So I thought, okay, well, the melody doesn't exactly work with that because we have lots of 1 to flat 7. So what kind of chords would work in place of the 1-6-2-5, but with flat 7 as either a chord tone or something that at least sounds good on the chord? And so I thought, okay, well, we can keep the bass notes here in order to make kind of a flat 7 or a flat, yeah, the flat 7 on the melody on a 6 chord. You have to turn it into a dominant chord, because then it actually sounds good like this. So here's a dominant 7, flat 13, and the melody will be on the flat 7, so it'll work as kind of a whole flat 9, flat 13 thing. So it would be like this. Ba, 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 ba. Well, I can use a 2, but 2's kind of lame. Why don't we have a better voice leading into the 5 chord? So I turned it into flat 7 in first inversion, and it has a similar effect to a 2 chord as far as where it goes. You often see it going to the 5 chord next. So, ba, 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 ba. But then you got to switch up the rhythm because that just is not doo-wop. From the original tempo, it's ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da. So then in order to kind of match that on the bass, I would do something kind of doo-wop-y, or maybe I'll sing it, I'm not quite sure yet, but something like that. And I was thinking of kind of doing something like this maybe. I want to do that. We got this voice leading in the top then, which is our original leading tone. Oh, we gotta change up the rhythm. So we got something like this for the ending. Kind of go into some different key areas here with some 2/5s and some dominance and diminished and all that stuff. Tonicizing the E here. So we get up to this G7 sharp 9. Just using alternative tensions for some of these chords. This G9 sharp 11, G flat 9, F7 chord, and so then I've got this is a sub 5 of A, and just some sort of arpeggiation for sweetness. I don't know. Might end it like with the doo-wop kind of style. I haven't fully decided yet, but I guess we'll see, won't we?